Have you vibe coded a website? Let me ask you something. How is it converting? Don't get me wrong, we use AI to help us code websites too, but we don't leave design and copywriting purely to AI. That's because it does not convert. I get it. It's easy to vibe code a website. You simply ask AI to build you a site. It spits one out in minutes, looks decent, and you think, wow, that was easy. Web designers are cooked. But here's the problem. Nobody's talking about speed, and looking decent is not the same as converting. And if your website isn't converting visitors into hot leads and sales, then it's not an asset. It's really just an expensive online vibe-coded brochure. I'm going to share exactly what's missing and what we do differently. Hey, I'm Greg Merrilees, founder of Studio1Design.com, and we've created over 2,000 websites for businesses worldwide, from everyday service businesses to some of the most recognizable names in the world, including Sylvester Stallone. All right, let's talk about vibe-coded websites and what's wrong with them and how we think about AI-assisted design differently. First, let's acknowledge something real. The role of your website has fundamentally changed. A few years ago, your website was top of funnel. People searched on Google, found you, and that was often their first interaction with your brand. That's no longer the case. Now, people start with AI. They ask ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, or Google's AI overview for recommendations. They get an answer, they do their research, and then they may check out your website. That means you get way less traffic, and by the time somebody hits your website, they've already done a first pass. They're not cold anymore. They're evaluating you and your brand and comparing you to others in your niche. Your website is now the middle of a funnel. That changes everything about how it needs to be designed and positioned. Because if your site can't close the gap, if it doesn't build trust, speak directly to your audience, and give them a clear pathway forward, you've lost someone who was already warm. So what are vibe-coded sites actually missing? Let me walk you through the 7 things we see most often. Number 1, brand positioning. So most vibe-coded websites all look the same. Sure, it's getting better, but honestly, if you go to one niche and you search for various businesses in that niche, you could mistake them as each other. There's no clear sense of who you are, what makes you different, or why somebody should choose you over the next business in their list. Brand positioning isn't just your logo or color palette. It's the perception you create in your visitor's mind, and it's what makes them feel, yes, this is exactly who I want to work with. And without it, your website blends in and is invisible and doesn't convert. Number 2, differentiation. So vibe-coded websites tend to look the same, right? Same layout, same AI generic photos, and generic sections as well. That's because they're all pulling from the same AI training data. If your website looks like your competitors' websites, you are competing purely on price, and that's a race to the bottom. Differentiation is built into the design, the visuals, the structure, the story you tell. It signals authority before a single word is read. 3, persuasive copywriting. Here's a big one. Most vibe-coded websites don't just look the same, they sound the same. We help businesses grow, trusted by clients worldwide in innovative solutions for modern challenges, etc. That copy is meaningless. It says nothing unique about you or your brand, and it creates no emotion. Plus, it gives your visitors no reason to take action and choose you. Persuasive copy speaks directly to your ideal client's specific pain points. It answers 3 questions every visitor is silently asking. What do you do? Why should I trust you? And why should I choose you over everyone else? AI can generate words. It can't do that work without deep strategy and human direction behind it. 4, pathways for different visitors. Not everyone who lands on your website is at the same stage. You've got cold visitors who've never heard of you. You've got warm visitors who've seen your content and maybe found you through an LLM. And then you've got hot visitors, generally from referrals, who are ready to buy right now. A vibe-coded website treats them all the same and loses most of them. A conversion-focused website, on the other hand, creates a clear pathway for each of those entry points. It creates different content, different call to actions, and different social proof based on where they're at in their journey. Number 5, lead magnets and funnel strategy. 97% of visitors aren't ready to buy on their first visit. That's just the reality. So if your only CTA is contact us or get a quote, you're leaving the vast majority of your traffic behind. A smart website captures those visitors into a funnel, a lead magnet, a free course, a quiz, usually an interactive tool these days is giving people a fast result. So that's what we recommend. Either way, it starts with a relationship so you can nurture them toward a sale when they're ready. Vibe-coded sites rarely think about this. They just build a page, not a system. 6, discoverability in AI search or GEO. This is the new frontier and almost nobody is talking about it yet. If people are now searching in ChatGPT, Claude, etc., then your website needs to be structured so that these AI engines actually understand and reference it. That means clear authoritative content, proper structure, demonstrated expertise in your niche, and in a way that LLMs can pass and trust. It's called Generative Engine Optimization or GEO, and if your site isn't set up for it, you're invisible in places your future customers are already searching. 7, ongoing conversion optimization. Your website is never finished, full stop. The businesses that win online aren't the ones who launched the best website. They're the ones who continuously tested, improved, and optimized based on real data. Heat maps, split tests, user behavior, analytics. These are the tools that turn a good website into a great one over time. Vibe-coded websites get built and pretty much forgotten about. That's not a growth strategy. That's wishful thinking. Now, here's the thing. I'm not anti-AI. In fact, I'm far from it. At Studio1 Design, we use AI tools in every part of our business. So it helps speed up our process, helps us move faster, explore more options, and deliver more efficiently for our clients. But we use it as a tool, not as a replacement for human thinking and strategy. Because the fundamentals of what makes a website convert haven't changed. People still make decisions based on trust and emotion before logic. They still need to feel understood before they're willing to take action. And they still need a clear, frictionless pathway to say yes. So when we design a website, we start with strategy. We research your ideal audience, understand their language, map out their journey, and define your unique position in the market. Then we design with intent to create a unique look and feel for your brand. We work with our copywriter, we weave in persuasive copy, we design the key pages to establish the look, then we move to Claude Design, then to Claude Code, and then we deploy onto the most appropriate platform. We prefer Webflow over WordPress, but we do build on WordPress as well. The result is a website that's built for speed, gets found in LLMs, and it's designed to convert. It's not one or the other. We've helped a personal injury law firm go from a generic forgettable site to what their founder now calls the best personal injury website in America. We've helped a personal training business boost their consultation bookings by 64% and doubled their mobile conversions through systematic data-driven optimization. And we've worked with Gary Goldstein, the producer of Pretty Woman, Sylvester Stallone, Frank Oz, who's the voice of the original Yoda, and some of the world's most recognizable entrepreneurs and brands. The results come from the same place every time. Strategy first, design second, optimization always. If you've built a vibe-coded website and you're not sure whether it's actually working for you, there's a really simple way to find out. We've put together a free scorecard called Is Your Vibe-Coded Website Costing You Sales? It walks you through the exact areas we've just covered: brand positioning, copy, visitor pathways, funnel, strategy, GEO, and more, and scores your website so you know exactly where you stand. It takes 2 minutes, and at the end, you'll have a clear picture of what's working, what's not, and where the biggest opportunities are. Head to studio1design.com/scorecard to grab it for free. The link is also in the description. Based on your results, if your score is low, you can jump on a strategic audit call to deep dive into your website and discover how to improve its results. And if you found this video useful, as always, hit subscribe, hit like, and then we'll create more videos on conversion-focused design, brand strategy, and what actually works online right now. See you in the next video.